Hello? Yeah, hi guys. I'm sorry. I'll okay. I was stuck in some other call. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys. Let's start. Who is going to share the screen today? Quickly, let's maybe make it. Who would like to share the screen today, guys? Hello, hello, guys. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah,
Hello.
yes, yes.
Yes. So
Wait, wait.
anybody ready? Anybody ready with your screen, guys? Yes. Yesterday we have
Yes,
seen
sir.
that. Okay, good. Who is that?
I am Asutosh.
It's Vijay.
Okay. So maybe Ashutosh will go with Vijay. Okay. So tomorrow you can share your screen.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Because Vijay asked first, right? Yes, Vijay. I given a present role to you. Please go ahead. And guys,
Okay, wait,
meanwhile,
wait.
what about your AWS account? Is everybody created your AWS account, guys? Guys, please mute yourself, guys. You have to take care about the noise from your end, guys, because you are in meeting. So you should take care your surroundings. Hello, guys. It's your responsibility, guys. As a maybe student, you're because not only you, right? Everybody is there. So you should take care about your surroundings. If you're maybe your surroundings are again so not quiet, please make sure that you are in mute. Don't unmute yourself. Yeah. Yes, Vijay. What happened? I given a presenter role to you already.
Yeah, yes, sir. Adding.
Okay, good. Anybody, guys? Anybody has your problem with your AWS account? Oh, Vijay, you haven't created your AWS account yet?
I just now I completed, sir.
Okay, so still it is showing again to make
It's
your
reloading.
process. Okay, so you should not share your screen like that, Vijay, because it's
Okay,
a very sensitive data, right? Unshare
okay.
your screen. I thought you already created your account. So unshare your screen quickly. So
Okay.
anyway,
Done.
don't do that anytime. So maybe let's do one thing, Vijay. Just you can try that later. Okay. So
Hmm.
anyway, you know the process, right? How to create a account and all.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe Ashutosh, are you ready with your setup? Hello, Ashutosh, are you there?
Hello, hello.
Yes. Are you
This
ready
is my
with your?
first. Yeah, this is my first class, but I have already registered my AWS account.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Can you please share your screen? Do you have
Okay.
EC2 instance as well?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So I asked you, do you have
Hmm.
your EC2 instance as well?
No, no, I don't have. I just
Okay.
have AWS here.
Okay, no problem. Quickly log into it. I will show you how to install. Guys, please mute yourself. I think Ashutosh it's from your end only. Are you outside or what?
Hmm. No, no. I am inside my house only. Is there any disturbance?
Yes, actually. I'm not sure whether it's from your end or someone else. So Vijay, can you mute yourself? Yeah, now this is good. Okay. Yeah. So quickly share your screen.
Yeah, sorry.
So what about others, guys? Have you guys created your account, AWS account? Everybody? Anybody facing some issues?
Sir, I'm ready. I'm ready with the everything.
Your good name?
Vijay, sir.
Okay, Vijay. Maybe you said you just now you launched your EC2. I mean, you
No,
created your account.
no. I'm okay with.
Have you created EC2 instance?
Oh, yeah, I have created, sir.
Oh, is it? So I thought you were just creating your account.
No, nothing. I know the process, everything. So if
Okay,
you want, you
that's
can.
fine. That's fine. Anyway, Ashutosh is ready with his account. So, guys,
Oh, yes.
let me show you quickly that EC2 instance creation. Can you go to services, Ashutosh?
Hmm.
So, we can keep it mute. Actually, I think sound is from your end only. Now, click on
Okay, okay.
EC2.
Me, right.
Click
Okay.
on EC2. So, guys, I'm showing one more time how to launch your EC2 instance, how to create your operating system. You can launch as many as, guys. Click on running instance. And launch instance. So I'm launching new operating system, guys. How you install operating system in your laptop? In the same way, in AWS data center, I'm installing. Now select Amazon Linux, the first one. So always go with T2.micro, guys. I explained all these things in yesterday's class. So select T2 micro and click on review and log. Now click on launch button. So there are so many things you have to know about the like maybe process, guys, while installing. What are the steps you have? So, but don't worry. So right away it's out of scope. In AWS class, I will clearly explain those steps. What are the things you should know while creating your EC2 instance and all? Yeah. So do you have that key pair already, Ashutosh, in your laptop? If yes, select existing. Or else go with a new.
Yeah, I have.
Go with if you have it, that's fine. Otherwise, go with new key pair. Yeah, launch instance. Okay, good. Your EC2 instance is ready, guys. Now click on its services. Go to services button. Yeah. Okay, so your server is up and now is ready to uh, log in. So do you have Putty application already, Ashutosh, in your laptop?
No, no. Putty application I don't have.
Can you download that in your laptop?
Yeah, okay.
Putty download. Putty download. Open that first website.
Mine
Yours
it
is
is.
Windows.
Mine it is Linux.
Oh, then no putty required.
How putty required? No.
So no putty required. So directly you can log in. Can you open your terminal in guys? If anybody using MacBook or Linux box, guys, in your laptop, how many using? Hello, guys. Anybody using MacBook or Linux box in your laptop? If yes,
No.
this is the if yes, this is the process, guys. Open
Yes,
your
sir.
terminal.
I have virtual box in my laptop.
Okay, not I'm not talking about virtual box.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, guys. Hear me?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes. We are able to hear.
Okay, so any breaking guys in between? I asked so many times actually. I thought like maybe some problem with my speaker. Okay, okay, go ahead. So can you open your terminal, Ashutosh, now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so where is that key? You said you have that key, right? That PPK, that PEM key. Can you open that folder?
Opening.
And guys, maybe initially this is fine, but later classes, you should not do all this stuff in our class. Okay, so immediately before our class itself, you should ready with your setup. So directly we have to jump in into our topic. We should not do all this stuff in our class. Make sure that guys in later classes without fail. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Because it's again routine task, right? Every day we have to do the same stuff. If you do again in class, it's a time waste. Minimum 10 minutes we have to wait for this to complete all this stuff and all. So don't do this in our class. Always make sure that you're ready with your putty session. Directly, by the time we logged into our class, yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, so which folder it is?
I'm opening.
Copy that folder name, that full above.
This is not the downloads, I guess. This one.
Yeah, just right click. Mm, so find out the folder name. I think it's in downloads only. Okay, do one thing.
Ha.
Yeah, copy that stuff. Copy. Go to your guys. If you are using in your lap, maybe OS as a Linux or maybe MacBook, you have to do like this. Open your terminal. CD. Yeah,
What I will
CD.
try?
That path. CD. Yes, and the directory name. Paste. Enter. Yeah. Now go back to AWS console. Select your server. Click on connect button.
Click on.
Connect button. Above connect button is there, right? Above to
Acha.
that. Yes,
This
click on
one.
that. Yes, connect button. Now third command,
Okay.
not that one, not that one. Select the first one itself.
Ha.
Here third command below. Yes, chmod command. Command I'm saying. Chmod 400 something is there, right? Copy
Acha,
that one.
this one. Okay, okay.
Yes. Go back to paste it. Yeah, enter. But it seems you have spaces in names while creating. Can you do one thing quickly? Can you go back to AWS again, relaunch one more server? It seems while
Okay,
creating
okay.
your EC2 instance, you have given
Hmm.
spaces in the names.
Okay, okay. I will
So when
again.
yeah, select the first machine. So guys, always don't give any spaces in the names. Select T2 Micro review and launch. Review and launch. Now launch button.
I
Select
will
the existing new
create a
keypad.
new pair. No?
Yes. Give any name without spaces.
Okay, okay.
You should not give. I'll give all small names. Small. All small only. Don't give again capital letters. Okay. Download keypad
Now we'll launch.
and click on launch. again. View instances. Okay, select your server. Okay, let it be coming, come up. So still it's pending. I think in the same folder, in downloads only. So you can directly run these commands. No issues. So let it come up. So guys, you have to do all these stuff before the class every day. So remember this, guys. Nobody. So again, from tomorrow onwards, we have to directly jump into our class. Okay, class topic. So I'm expecting from everybody, don't do this in class. You should be ready with your stuff. Yeah. Open your Putty system, open in that terminal. Yeah. So already you are there, I think so. You no need to be
already
there.
it is there. I don't run it.
So no need to
Direct
run
I
it
will
again.
CF 400 I will give.
Not that one. Again, for this one, this is different.
Okay.
Go back. Wait. Go back to AWS console. Select your server. Click on connect button.
This one initializing.
Connect button. That's fine. Go to connect button. Select the third command. Run it. Guys, it's only for maybe like whoever using MacBook or Linux box in your laptop. Okay, only you guys have to do like this. Otherwise, in yesterday's class I showed you, you have to download Putty application. Maybe if you are using Windows in your laptop, you should use Putty application, not this one. Good. Next command. Go back to the AWS console. Fourth command. No, it's not it done, Ashutosh. Select again connect button. Now the last command, example command is there below. Not that one.
This one.
Example SSH-i. Yeah, that command. Copy the whole command and run it in your command line. Yeah, enter. That's it, guys. You will be inside. Click on yes. So now see, you are in your Linux box. Clear the screen. Control L. Okay. See, you are in your Linux box now. So if guys, whoever using Windows box in your laptop, you have to use Putty application. Maybe go through the yesterday's video to make it clear. So whoever using Linux or MacBook in your laptop, you should follow this way. Okay. So guys, now let's start the actual class. What is Linux? Why Linux? So those topics and all we'll discuss in today's class. Can I share my screen for some time? I want to show something now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm stopping.
Yes. Let me share my screen. So guys, maybe you may like get some doubts. What is Linux actually? Why Linux operating system we need instead of Windows? Because Windows is user friendly, right? Everybody knows already Windows. But why we are going with Linux instead of Windows? Why most of the organizations are using Linux only instead of Windows? Why DevOps again? Linux is prerequisite for Windows. DevOps means these are the reasons. When compared to Windows, Linux is an open source. Open source has two meanings, guys. One is free of cost. Guys, in real time, Windows is very costly. You have to get the subscription from Microsoft. Very costly. Windows subscription is. It's not a free of cost. And but Linux is free of cost. It's completely open source, guys, free of cost. You can download it from Google and you can install it. Okay, and one more meaning is source code is free of maybe like free. You can easily modify the source code. What is source code means? Maybe guys, do you know kernel? What is kernel, guys? Anybody? Generally, you are installing operating system. What does that mean? What it will do? Maybe in your laptop, you are installing DVD. That ISO image, with the help of ISO image, you are installing operating system on top of your laptop. So what will happen exactly? Guys, actually DVD has bootable files. ISO image is nothing but set of program files to run your operating system. The main program file is called as kernel. The kernel is only responsible for your operating system to run your things, guys. Maybe I can open my file. I can create my folder. I can watch my movies. I can open browser. I can install my application. How it is possible? Because of the kernel only, guys. Kernel is one basic program in your operating system. Okay. So because of kernel only, you're able to do all this stuff. That Linux kernel, guys, every operating system has its own kernel. Okay, Linux also has kernel programming file. That programming file you can modify, guys, in Linux. You can create your own operating systems. Okay, we'll discuss about that also. Now, when compared to Windows, Linux has more security. It's most kindly like virus free, guys. Very rare cases. Virus attacks will be like again very very rare cases, guys. It's virus free almost. Speed also, performance also, you will be getting good performance in Linux when compared to Windows. So that is the reason, guys, we are going with Linux instead of Windows. Most of the organizations are using Linux only in real time, not Windows. Even though Windows is user friendly, we'll go with Linux only because Linux is the free of cost. Okay, so next thing is number of distributions, guys. If I ask you how many distributions we have in Windows, guys, like we do have Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 16, Windows XP. These all are distributions of Windows, different distributions, but all are owned by Microsoft only. But Linux is not like that, guys. Okay, but Linux is not like that. So we do have number of distributions in Linux also, guys, like Amazon Linux, CentOS, Ubuntu, Red Hat, SUSE, IBM AX, HP UX. These are the number of distributions. There are so many others also. But out of it, first four we will use most commonly, guys, because of the easiness, because of the simple architecture. We'll go with these four operating systems only, guys. And as I told you, for all these distributions, owner is different. I mean, vendors who develop these operating system. Okay, is not a single person like Windows. All Windows operating systems are owned by Microsoft only, guys. But whereas Linux, different owners. Why like that? Because actually the main OS name is Unix, guys. Initially, Unix was developed in somewhere in 90s range, 1990, somewhere in that year. Okay, so Unix was developed actually first. Unix is an operating system. Okay, Linux based operating system. As I told you, it is an open source, guys. Open source is nothing but the source code. Okay, so source code for that like Unix operating system was free of cost, and also it's an open. You can modify it if required, guys. If I know kernel programming, I can modify that file, that kernel programming. I can create my own operating system. So that is where you have this many distributions, guys, in the market. If I know kernel development, Even I can install this Unix. I can modify that Unix kernel based on my requirement. I can launch my own operating system. Okay, so that is the reason this many distributions. So many companies develop their own Linux, guys. So this is HP developed operating system. They made it as HP UX. This is IBM company developed AX machine, guys. So they made it as IBM AX machine, AX operating system. SUSE, Solaris, Red Hat, Ubuntu, CentOS. Amazon developed Amazon Linux. Oracle developed Oracle Linux because of the open source nature. Okay, so out of it, as I told you, these four are the commonly used tools, maybe operating system, even in real time also, guys. Okay, even in our real time, any organization, these four are the commonly used operating system. So we are also going with this Amazon Linux only. Okay, even now I launched this Amazon Linux OS only. Okay, so that is about distribution. Now the next thing is, so guys, in Linux you do have two types of users. One is root user, username itself root, guys, ROOT, that is the username. Okay, so this is called as super user, guys, or administrator. Only admin will have the root access. What is the difference? Again, normal user means apart from root, all are called as normal user only. Maybe Amar, EC2 user, Preeti, Pradeep, maybe Gaurav, G1, all are normal user only in that system. How many users you have? All are normal users only. What is the difference between normal user and super user means? Guys, super user has administrator access, like he can do anything in the system. He can install new applications in that system. He can operate applications, like he can start them, he can stop them, he can remove them, he can create new users. Anything he can do, root user, because he is the super user, guys. Whereas normal user, he has very limited access in the system. Anything, he need root access only, compulsory. But we'll give root access to only team leads, maybe the admin users. Okay, so admin team only, system admins, or maybe DevOps admin, only they will have root access. Remaining all they will do, they will log in with normal user only, guys. Normal user has limited access in the system. Now I will show you that practically. Okay, so maybe Ashutosh, can you share your screen? Yeah. So can you open your Putty session now?
Putty, mine it is Linux, so Putty I have not downloaded.
Sorry, sir, not Putty. That terminal I have my.
The
So I
terminal, yeah,
mean,
okay, okay.
yeah. Okay. So this is your Linux box. Can you type who am I, guys? Let's see the basic commands now in Linux box. Who am I? Single command. Oh, it seems you logged out. Can you run it again one more time? Just use up arrow. Relog it. Yeah. Press yes. Because you are idle for some time, right? So you logged out from that server. See, guys, Huame will show you what is your current user. What is my current user?
EC2 use.
EC2
EC2
user.
user.
It is the default user, guys. Remember that. When you launch an operating system in AWS, EC2 user is the default user in your Linux box. Is it normal user or super user? Guys,
Normal.
is it
Normal.
normal user or super user?
Normal user.
Normal user it is. Because EC2 user, it's not a root user. Root user means direct to that ROT. that user. Nobody will have that root access by default. Very again, EC2 user has the root access, guys, because this is the first time, right? This is the default user you received by default. So now let's see how to get that, how to log into that root user. Simple. Sudo space -i command. It will take you to the root user. But only authorized persons can run this command, guys, not everybody. Sudo space -i. Can you run that? Sudo space -i. Hyphen I. Hyphen I. Hyphen, not slash. Yeah. Hyphen I. So guys, see, I'm with root now. Can you type who am I now? What is my username now?
Root.
Root user. I'm the super user now. I can do anything in my system now. I have full access. Guys, I have full access now. Full rights on my system. But nobody will have root access, guys. Okay, it's only admins. Again, how to get that sudo access and all we'll see in later cases. Okay, sudo -i command is to switch from normal user to root user, guys. But nobody can run this command. Unauthorized person cannot run that command. Only authorized person. How to provide that authorization also we'll see in later classes, guys. Don't worry. Now clear the screen. Control L to clear the screen. Okay, good. Can you do pwd command?
PWD.
pwd.
PWD, no?
Yes.
Okay.
See, guys, present working directory. PWD stands for
Okay.
/root. Okay. So can you do ls command? Ls command will show you list of files and folders.
LS.
It will show you list of files and folders. In current folder, what are the files and folders you have? It will show you, guys.
In this,
That is what
there is
ls
no.
command. Come again?
In this, no folders are there. That's why it is not showing out.
Exactly, you're right. In current folder, in present working directory, nothing is there. That is the reason it's not showing anything. So, guys, in Linux, first of all, you should know the basic folder structure. What are the different folders you have? Maybe in Windows, what are the basic structure of your folders, guys? What are the folders would be there? What is C drive?
Downloads, desktop.
No. My question is, what is C drive?
It's the main drive where
Primary
the
drive.
program files will be there.
It is the drive where OS will be installed.
Right.
Exactly. Right? So, if someone asks you, what is the C drive? Simply, so generally you do have D drive, E drive, but in Linux, no C drive, guys. We don't have C drive. Let me explain the directory structure, guys. We have some set of directories. So everybody should aware of those directories. Guys, so in Linux, these are your folder names. Slash, this is called as slash folder. Guys, this is called as slash folder. Okay, so no C drive, guys. No C, D, E drives in Linux. Your directory structure will be like this. So this is kind of C drive, guys. So we used to call it as slash drive. I'm sorry?
Okay, where the OS will be installed, sir, then?
I will tell you. That is what.
Okay.
So we do have different folders, right? So we these folders are for different purposes. We'll discuss that one only now. Okay. Now, if you go to this folder, guys, this is kind of C drive. Here you can see all these folders. I hope you know what is folder, what is file, right? What is folder, guys? Guys,
Collection of files.
exactly. Folder
it
is
is
nothing but set of files and folders again. You can, it's kind of, see, now these all are folders only. Now what is file? Again, file means this is file. How can I say that? By seeing the icons, I can tell that, right? File means it contains the data. Folder means again it contains the files and folders. So here also, guys, so we do have different folders. So you should know the purpose of these folders, guys. Compulsory. Everybody should know the purpose of each folder. So what is the slash drive mean? Here this is called as base directory, guys. Here only you can see all your files and folders. Okay, it is kind of a C drive in Windows, in Linux. Here if you go to this folder, how can I go from one folder to another folder? Means cd is the command, guys. In Windows, how do we open the folders, guys? Maybe I want to go to some C drive. So I want to go to this users folder. What I will do? Double click.
Just double click.
Here this is the command, guys. cd is the command. cd stands for change directory, guys. cd stands for change directory. From one directory to another directory, if you want to go, cd is the command, then the directory name. Slash is the directory name. So if you go to that directory, you can see all these directories. So many other directories also will be there. These are the important directories you should aware of, guys. Now, how to refer these directories means when someone asks, this is called a slash root because it is under slash home, slash boot, slash etc, slash tmp, slash bin, slash is bin. So how to refer? I am showing you guys. So slash lib, slash var, like that you have to refer. Example, some under slash this root folder, some other folder, some test folder is there. Example. How can I refer? I should not say slash test, guys. I should say slash root
slash test.
Test. Like this I should refer. So this is wrong, guys. Why this is wrong? Guys, because my test folder is not under slash. It is under slash root. So I should say slash root slash test. This is wrong. I should not refer like this. Maybe example, my test folder is under etc folder. Now how to refer this file folder, guys? Slash etc slash test.
Slash etc slash test.
Exactly. You should refer like this. Maybe example, your folder is here in this slash. Now how should I refer this one?
Slash test.
Slash test one.
Exactly. You should say this is slash test because it is under slash. Guys, this is maybe example something like this. Some test folder is there. Again under test you have some AMR folder. Now how to refer this folder, guys? How to go to this folder?
Slash root slash test slash AMR.
Slash AMR. Exactly. You should say like this. You should do like this, guys. cd slash root slash test AMR. Like this you have to run. So that you will be inside this folder. So guys, to go to any folder, you should run like this only, guys. Okay. Now did you understand the path, guys? How to go to each folders and all? Now let me see. Yes. Let me show you this folder structure. Which folder is for what purpose? As I told you, this is the main directory, guys. Slash is the main directory or base directory for your Linux. It is kind of a C drive in Windows. Okay. Now, what is slash root? As I told you, we do have two different types of users, right? What are those?
Root user, normal user.
What is the difference?
Root user has all
Root,
the privileges. I mean,
he's like
Exactly.
administrator.
Root
admin.
user has full privileges. Guys, root user has full privileges in the system. He has full rights on the system. Okay. But whereas normal user means he has limited access. So guys, slash root is the root user home directory. What is home directory means? Simple. In general, guys, when do you say it is my home? General question. It's not related to Linux. Generally, I'm asking. When do you say I'm at my home? When do you say it is my home? What you can do at your home?
I live.
Guys, what you can do at your home? General question.
We can do anything. Sleep, eat.
Generally, I can do anything because it's my home. My personal
home,
belongings will be there. My family will be there. Yes or no? Same in the same
Yes.
way, every user has its own home directory, guys. It's personal directory. In Windows also that's there. Example, if you have 10 users, 10 directories will be there in this user directory. So if you go to public related downloads, the documents, desktop, everything will be there. Maybe Amar user is there. Then Amar folder with the Amar personal home directory, the desktop, right? Remaining all directories are common except to home directory. Same concept in Linux also, guys. In Linux also same concept is there. So instead of user, we have home directory concept, guys. This directory is a personal directory for root user. Root personal files, root user settings will be there here, guys. Okay. In the same way, we have slash home directory, slash home. If you go to this folder, you can see again normal user folders, guys. Something Amar folder will be there, Pradeep will be there, EC2-user directory will be there. So how many users you have in your system, that many directories you can see in this folder. So like this, slash home slash Amar, slash home slash Preeti, slash home slash Pradeep. These all are normal user directories. This is Amar user home directory. This is Preeti user home directory. This is Pradeep user home directory, guys. So is this
So,
Amar user
sir,
personal files, personal settings will be available here. Here Preeti user directory, user files, user settings will be available here. Guys, one person cannot open another person home directory. Is it possible generally, guys? Can I use your home without your permission?
no.
No.
Guys, now right here also. One user, Amar user cannot go to this folder. In the same way, Preeti user cannot go to Pradeep directory or Amar directory without permission. By default, it's not possible. Home directory is a personal directory, guys. Very important concept. Remember this, guys. Later cases, nobody will say go to slash home slash Amar. What is Amar home directory, guys? What is the path?
Slash home slash Amar.
Yes, you should know that. If someone
And
asks you,
sir,
go to Amar home directory, you should go to this this directory. If someone asks you, go to Preeti directory, you should go to this directory. Nobody will refer the full path, guys. Nobody will say go to slash home slash Preeti. They will say go to Preeti home directory to do Preeti settings. So Preeti related any user setting I need, any personal file I want to create for Preeti, I'll go to Preeti home directory, guys. Only that particular user plus root also can go, guys. Why root can access this folder? Generally, it's a home directory for Preeti, right? Why root is able to access, guys? What is the reason?
Root is the admin. It can go to anywhere.
Exactly.
Admin
Because
privilege.
yes, because root is the admin user. That is the reason root can go any directory. It don't have any restrictions, guys. Root and that particular user can use this home directory. Okay. So now, are you clear about the home directory concept?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now the next thing is /boot. So someone asked me where OS related files will be there. So guys, /boot has the kernel files, program files. In Windows, guys, this one. Okay. In Linux, this one, /boot. If you go
/boot.
here, you can see kernel related, OS related files. Okay. Now /etc. You can maybe do, guys. In Windows, you want to do some settings. What you will do? Any setting, maybe system setting or application setting you want to do. What you will do?
We go
Example,
to
I
settings.
want to set up some Skype setting. Skype is one of the chatting application, right? You can do audio calling, video calling, screen share. You want to do some Skype settings. What you will do, guys?
Control panel.
Maybe
Go to
control
settings.
panel. Or else simple, that application itself has some settings button. Yes or no?
Yes.
So here this is the folder. To do any system settings or application settings, guys, if I install any application in my Linux box, that application will get the settings in this folder. A file will be created for that application in this folder. So to do any settings, you should go to this folder, guys. Okay. So to go to any maybe system setting or application setting, you should open this folder. So next thing is /tmp. So it is called as temporary folder. By default, your system will use this temporary. In Windows also we do have temporary folder, guys. Do you know that? Temporary folder is there. Maybe I'll give one scenario. Example, you have a browser. In general, when you do some browsing, that history will be saved, right? Basically, where that history and cookies, password, everything will be saved, guys. Do you know that in Windows?
Yeah, in temp.
Cache memory. Cache
Some
memory.
cache folder will be there in Windows. So this is similar kind of folder, guys. /tmp in Linux. Generally, you should not place any important files here. Only temporary basis you can use it. Your system will use this temporary folder as a cache folder. Okay. So next thing is bin and sbin folders. Guys, these are called as binary folders. Here in Linux, everything is commands, guys, right?
Yes.
In everything. We do have like cd command I showed you, ls, pwd, who am I,
Who am I?
again sudo -i command. This many commands I showed you. Actually, when you run this ls command, what is happening? So basically, guys, all these are program files. cd, ls, pwd, whoami, sudo, all are programs actually. That program files will be available here in bin or sbin. Guys, bin means normal programs, sbin means secure binaries. Maybe kind of admin commands or secure commands, secure program files will be available here. Okay, so program files, when I run any command from anywhere, maybe ls command I am triggering, you no need to be here in this bin folder to run those commands, guys. Don't worry, from any folder you can run these commands. it will work. Your system knows it, where these program files are there. It'll go to this respective folder, and that program file it will trigger. The PWD program file, LS program file, OMI program file will be there. That is what bin and SBin. Actually, in Windows also we have all this stuff, guys, but we don't know why, because we are using graphical screen. Yes or no? In Windows also same concept, guys, but nobody knows it. Why? Because we are using graphical screen to do all this stuff. We are not running any commands to do this stuff. But Windows also there with these commands only. But Linux we are running in graphical screen. That is where you should know this stuff. Okay. So next thing is lib/lib. What is lib means? Just a minute, guys.
Command files and
Yeah. So libraries, guys. Maybe in Windows we used to call it as drivers. Do you know what is drivers, guys? Maybe sound drivers, speaker drivers, network drivers we used to call.
Okay.
What is driver?
Hello.
Guys,
Hello.
what is driver? Yes.
So actually, driver is referred to run any device like your keyboard. When you run the key, install the keyboard, like when you plug in the keyboard. So there is a device required for the keyboard to run that keyboard. So that is the driver. So for every device, like when you insert a pen drive, so there is a device required to run the pen drive. So that is a driver, I think.
Okay, great. Yeah, maybe in simple words, the supported file, supported application, guys, for that particular device.
Sir, covered
That is driver.
Sir, I think at the time of laptop purchase any company like Asus, it gives you the driver. I mean, driver city means.
Actually, voice is breaking, bro. Who is this?
Sir, hello.
Who is this, guys? Able to hear me now, guys? Hello, guys. Are you able to hear me?
Bro, sir, your voice is so low.
It's very low. Your
Oh,
voice
yeah,
is low.
very low.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know. So
Yeah, now,
all of a sudden, my speakers are not working. What about now?
yeah, it's
Yes,
okay.
it
It's
is
fine.
working.
It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay.
Sir, can I say like
Okay.
this for drivers? It is a software file to handle the hardware component. Can I
Exactly,
say
you're
like?
right. It's an application, maybe the supported file for that particular device, guys. So sound device, maybe the speakers will get again sound drivers. Network device will get again will be mapped with network drivers. Means that network related supported file. Okay.
And
So here under /lib, those will be stored, guys.
okay.
Now the next thing is /var. Okay, so maybe here log files will be there. What is log file means? A file where everything will be up to date. Maybe what is happening in the system, who logged in, who logged out, what application running, if anything background, maybe some hardware failure, some software compatibility issues, everything will be, your system will write those logs entries into this log files. So very important file, guys. Every system, even in Windows also we have events file. What is event file means? Everything will be, again, your system will write the entries into that file. What is happening in the backend? Maybe like if anybody logged in, if anybody logged out, if maybe any hardware problem, any software problem. Okay, so immediately that file will be up to date. That is what log file. Okay, so now guys, let's see these files one by one. What is there? So Ashutosh, can you please start your screen again?
Sir, I have a
Yeah,
doubt.
Yes.
Sir, what is the difference between command files and program files in Linux?
Okay. So good question. Again, program files and maybe we can call commands and programs both are same. Kind of again, program is nothing but set of instruction. Okay. So binary
Okay.
also, maybe command also, it's a program file only.
Okay.
Okay, maybe based on the guys, based on the platform you are using, okay, based on the purpose you are using, sometimes we may call the same component with different names. Okay,
Okay.
actually,
Hmm.
program and command both are same only. Program is nothing but set of instruction. In command file also the same thing will be there. Okay, that is also program only. But based on the purpose, you're giving you're saying different name. Maybe I'll give you some simple scenario. Example, if you install an operating system in AWS cloud, we will call it as EC2 instance. Okay. Now the same operating system, if you install in Azure, you will call it as a VM. Both are same only actually. EC2 and VM
Okay.
is both are same. Both are operating systems only. But why you are calling with a different name? Because of the platforms.
Okay.
Again, command is also program file only. Okay. But as we are
Yes.
running our command every time, so maybe command is nothing but instruction. Okay. So they name like that service. That's it.
Okay.
But command
Okay,
is
sir.
also program file only. No difference at all. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
one more
So
question.
Ashita,
No, one
yeah,
more.
please go.
In the bin there are command files. In secure bin, what is the difference between secure bin and bin?
Okay. So again in system, there would be different types of command. System related command, user related commands, normal command. If you say cd, ls, pwd, these all are normal commands. And if you see, there would be admin commands like maybe user creation command, application installation commands. Those are again admin related commands. Those will be available in SBIN.
Okay, okay. Means those commands are asking for the password from the admin. Yeah, they are the
No,
secure
not like that.
commands.
No, not like that. It's kind of a secure. They made a
Okay.
differentiation between the command. That's
Hmm.
it. Don't ask any
Okay.
password, but only root user most probably can run those commands.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now go to that putty session. Sorry, the terminal. Okay. Now let's see these directories. Can you cd to slash directory first? Cd space slash. What is slash directory? It seems again you logged out from the server.
It is the base for Linux OS. Base directory.
Exactly. Now cd to slash. Okay, good. Now, do Huami. Huami will show you what is your username. You are with a normal user. Okay, so can you switch to root user? Sudo space -a. Sudo space -a. It will take you to the root user. Okay, good. Can you do Huami now? pwd present working directory. Okay, good. You are in slash root folder. What is slash root folder, guys?
Root directory.
It is
Root
the
user.
Home directory.
Root user
home directory.
Exactly. Root user home directory. Can you go to cd slash directory? cd slash. What is slash directory? It is the base directory for your Linux. Do ls now.
Okay.
See guys, whatever the directories I explained, all are
In dev home libsix.
no problem. Whatever I explained, those are the important folder. Can you go to home directory now? cd/home.
And why is there some color difference, sir?
Yeah, and that was my
You
question
will,
too.
you will come to know later sessions based on the permissions. Okay, so based on the file type, the colors will be different. You will come to know in later session. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe in Windows also, when you see, if you see your maybe folders, if you see again files and all, there will be different icons, right? So based on the format type, here also same concept. Based on the file type, based on the permission, you'll be having different colors. Do ls now. See, you can see all the user folders. As of now, only one user there, EC2 user. Can you cd to that folder? Cd that username directly, that folder name directly, because you are already there, right? You no need to give
CD
full name.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe for address purpose, guys, I will tell you in different way. Example, I am in Hyderabad now. Maybe you are also Hyderabad. Okay, already. You are also in same my area. Maybe example, I'm in high tech city. You are also in high tech city. Now, to tell my address, maybe some office, my office address, which is there in high tech city itself. So, do you say again from beginning, like India, Telangana, Hyderabad, like that, or directly you say go like that? How do you say? You would say directly, right? Because you and me both are in same place, high-tech city itself. So my office also in high-tech city only. So directly I will say the path. I don't need to say again India, Hyderabad, Telangana, something like that. Yes or no, guys? Same concept here also.
Yes.
If you are in the same folder, you no need to give the full path from beginning. You can start from there itself. I don't need to give /home/EC2 user because already I'm in home. Why should I give again /home? Maybe if you are somewhere else in etc folder, in that case, I want to go with /home/institute. You have to go full path there, guys. Try to understand this. When do I need full path? When do I need a half path? I mean that direct path. Based on your location, where you are. If you're already in that folder, simply go with the next folders. No need to give from beginning. Okay, now do PWD. See guys, you are in EC2 Azure home directory. Now in the same way, cd/boot, you can see root use cd/boot, cd/boot. What is /boot directory, guys? What
It
is
will
/boot
have
directory?
It has the
it will have the
installation
This is the installation folder.
OS
kernel
file,
file.
installation.
kernel file will be
Kernel
there. Can you do
kernel
ls?
files will be there.
Can you do ls? You can see the ls kernel file. See
Okay.
guys, the green color VM Linux, that is your kernel file.
Mhm.
Okay. In the same way, cd/tmp. What is tmp folder?
A
It
temporary
is
file
like
folder.
temporary files folder.
Exactly. It's similar to Windows again. Cache folder. You should not place any important files in this folder. Now in the same way, cd/lib. So guys, each folder has its own purpose. You should follow that. Okay, so whenever you want to do something, it's a kind of a libraries. Your system libraries will be there here. Do ls. See guys, your system libraries will be there. So again, it's not for your purpose, your system purpose. Now cd etc/etc. Do ls. What is etc folder, guys?
etc.
It's for the configuration files.
It is system configuration folder, guys. Maybe your application. If you when you install any application, that related file will be created here. So to do any setting, you have to come here. You have to open that file and modify the values. Okay, you will come to know later. Don't worry. What kind of configurations you will do? You will do the changes. Everything you will come to know. Now cd/var. Do ls. You can see the log files here. See log file. Can you go to log file here? Log folder. cd log.
Log.
Log
Log
log.
G.
cd log. Yeah. See guys. These are the system log files. What is purpose of log file?
To keep tracking everything.
Exactly. So guys, whenever example my system logged off, maybe powered off, shut down by mistakenly, or maybe something happened. I restarted. Now I want to know the reason. What happened? Why it was rebooted? So anybody rebooted or rebooted my system, or it's rebooted because of some issue? How can I know that? So this log file will help you. So these are your system log files, guys. Okay. So now next. cd/bin.
Bin.
So these all are program files, guys, command files. cd bin. In the same way, go to cd/bin.
Sbin, no?
Yeah, sorry, sbin. Sbin means secure binaries. These are also commands only. There are so many bin folders, guys. These are the minimum things you should know it. Okay, everybody. Whenever you want to do something, you should remember this. Which directory for which purpose. Generally, if I ask you in Windows to create any maybe movies, maybe I want to store my movie. Like I got one movie. I want to store in my Windows box. Where do you store? So do you store in C drive any chance?
No.
No.
Right? No, right? Why? Because you should maintain the consistency. Same concept here also. You should know which directory for which purpose. Based on your requirement, you should you should maintain it. That is the reason we discuss the folder structure here. Guys, did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Anything? Anything difficult in today's class? Guys?
Okay, sir.
No, it was clear.
No, not
Okay.
clear.
And make sure that guys you are practicing up to date. You are following up to date. In tomorrow class, maybe not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'm going to give some tasks in Linux. Okay, so make sure that you're comfortable with Linux days. Then only you will be comfortable with DevOps also. Without Linux, you definitely cannot understand your DevOps. It's a blank page. If you're not comfortable with Linux. So make sure that you're comfortable with Linux first. Whatever we discuss, but again, basic things only I will cover. Okay, in DevOps also you'll get so many other commands, but without basic, what you yes. And that thing. One more thing, guys, about your enrollment. So still, like I can know that so many are pending. So make sure that guys, if anybody not contacted you, please contact Durga Saw. Okay, so I hope everybody contacted by organizer. Guys, anybody is there without maybe like
Yeah, they have
Yes.
Yeah,
sent one email. They have sent an email for enrollment.
Yes. So definitely, please call to them, guys, because it's already 4 days. Okay. So by tomorrow, you have to complete the enrollment. Then only you will be allowed into the class. So make sure that, guys, if any problem, please talk to them. Okay. So then they will clarify it. So make sure you complete your enrollment process without fail. Yeah. Okay, guys. Then thank
Okay.
you. Maybe, guys,
And
make sure that before class, keep your session ready. That putty session. If anybody from Windows, if you yeah, like if you want to share, keep it ready. Otherwise, maybe if someone want to go with MacBook, please log in. Like today I showed you, right? You have to follow that process, but don't do it in class. I'm expecting from everybody.
okay,
Okay?
sir.
Yes.
Sure.
Before class, make it ready. Okay, now guys.
Okay, I have some doubts.
Yes, sir.
This is my
Yes.
first class. The notes what I will get, or what I'll do about the notes.
Yes, actually once enrollment completed, you will be getting. I
Hmm.
have already running notes ready with me. Okay, so that
Okay, okay.
notes will be
Hmm.
provided to everybody.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Anybody
uh,
And
doubt
the
today, guys?
yeah,
And sir, how to? Hello.
Yes, go one by one.
How to get the previous classes drive links, sir?
Yes, everything you will get. Don't worry. That is what. Still enrollment process not yet completed, right? So maybe
Yeah,
guys, if you have any doubts, please ping me here.
I have
Okay, I
completed my
know
enrollment, sir.
who is that.
Vijay.
Vijay and Dorasani. Yes, can you ping me? So maybe like you got the notes right already, Vijay and
Yeah.
Dorasani.
I got the
Even
notes.
the videos also you will get. Don't worry. Maybe
Okay.
still that processing going on, right? That is the reason I think so. Maybe you will get in 1 or 2 days. Okay, don't worry.
so, Amar sir, I have one more question. So if I
Yes, you.
enroll today, can I get like the other videos that you haven't taught us, like the Kubernetes, and because I am already in interview processes, so I want to like look on those videos of your previous classes, not this
Yes,
batch,
definitely.
the old batches.
Yes, definitely. You can.
Okay, thank you. So I will like enroll today.
Sure. Okay. Vijay and Dosan Babu, can you please ping me right away?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Maybe anybody else enrolled already, guys? Apart from Vijay and Dosan Babu? Okay. So please make sure that, guys, you have to again complete your enrollment. Then only you will be allowed later classes. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time. Thank you.
thank you.